Hey, Marc Warnke here. Here I'm in where I sit more often than I want anymore, which is at my desk. And I'm here to speak to you today about testing your goats and how critical it is. Now, I just did a big extensive tutorial on the Goat Club membership, interpreting the results, making advice on strategies on how you're going to treat for it. I go into huge detail on the Goat Club membership because it just takes a lot of time and energy. And I do suggest if you're new to goats that you become a Goat Club member or take our courses that we have available. But I do want to speak to testing in general, to the general goat population, that if you're not testing, you should be. What I always say is that if you have an established closed herd, you should establish disease-free on your herd for your own herd's well-being. If you're bringing in goats or you're selling goats or you're in the business, you should be testing once to twice a year, and you should be testing at minimum for CL, CAE, and then Johne's I kind of consider optional based on the new ones I bring in, because again, it shows itself so quickly and all that sort of stuff. But I just want to quickly show you some of the results. Every year I'm scared about it because, you know, this stuff's big stuff. CAE, we're all negatives. On the CL, we had two uncertains, and uncertains, you know, again, these produce a lot of false negatives, false positives, so I'll retest those guys again. I always end up with one or two uncertains every year, and then when I retest, it's negative, so something to be aware of. And then I test for pregnancy. So here, all my does got pregnant except for one, my oldest doe. And then as well as I do the worm testing. Never treat for worms without worm testing. We have a little bit of stomach worm going on here in low levels. We have two juveniles with a little bit of coccidia, but nothing worth treating. Learning how to interpret these results, get these results, you know, is a process, and you need to learn how to do it, but you need to be testing your herd. That's the most important thing. You have to remember that disease in goat herds is very prevalent, especially in commercial operations like dairy and big meat operations. Please, if you have a homestead or you have your own herd, please be very diligent with testing and making sure that you're only doing business with other people that also do all their testing. It is a responsibility to the goat community. So I hope you find that helpful. Marc Warnke, the Goat Guy, signing out.